On a dark, stormy night, two soldiers in a military encampment discuss the strengths of knights like the Mountain and Loras Tyrell, with one expressing concern about Jaime Lannister. The first soldier is abruptly killed by a spear, and the attacker removes his helmet, revealing himself to be Renly Baratheon. Later, on a battlefield, Robb Stark and Roose Bolton discuss their victory and the possibility of a prisoner exchange with the Lannisters. Catelyn Stark tends to the wounded, while Robb insists on securing the crossroads to protect his sisters. Amidst the carnage, Robb encounters Talisa, a healer who challenges his motivations and lack of plans for after the war. In King's Landing, Sansa Stark kneels before King Joffrey Baratheon, begging for mercy for her brother's actions. Joffrey denies her pleas, but Cersei Lannister intervenes to keep Sansa alive. As Joffrey orders his guards to beat Sansa, Tyrion Lannister arrives and reprimands the knight, intervening to stop the abuse. Later, Tyrion attempts to dissuade Joffrey. After Varys escorts Sansa away, Joffrey is shown abusing Ross and another woman. Renly Baratheon dismisses Littlefinger's offer of loyalty, questioning his motives and pragmatism. Littlefinger attempts to persuade Renly, suggesting King's Landing might offer either a siege or open gates. Later, Littlefinger and Margaery Tyrell exchange veiled words, hinting at her ambitions for a more powerful throne. Daenerys travels through a harsh desert landscape, approaching a place Ser Jorah calls the Garden of Bones. Meanwhile, Arya Stark, Hot Pie, and Gendry are prisoners being marched toward Harrenhal, witnessing the brutality of the place as prisoners are tortured and killed. Catelyn Stark confronts Littlefinger, accusing him of betraying Ned Stark. Littlefinger claims his love for Catelyn and offers a gift from Tyrion Lannister, an exchange of prisoners, including Sansa and Arya, though Catelyn remains skeptical of his intentions. Later, Littlefinger reminds Catelyn of Ned's honor. Arya, imprisoned with Hot Pie and Gendry, spots Littlefinger. Hot Pie is then dragged away by guards. Arya witnesses a prisoner being tortured, eventually breaking down and revealing names to stop the suffering. Stannis Baratheon arrives in the Stormlands with Melisandre, his Red Priestess, to confront Renly. Stannis demands Renly kneel before him, showcasing his new sigil, a flaming stag symbolizing his devotion to the Lord of Light. Renly refuses Stannis' offer to bend the knee and is given one night to reconsider. Stannis and Melisandre, along with their forces, travel near Renly's camp, where he is conferring with Catelyn Stark and Brienne of Tarth. But before any assault can occur, Renly collapses and dies within his own camp. Across the Narrow Sea, Daenerys and her dwindling group arrive at the gates of Qarth, seeking refuge. Initially denied entry by the 13, a merchant vouches for her, citing her dragons, and the gates are finally opened. In Winterfell, now occupied by the Lannisters, prisoners who served House Stark are paraded before Roose Bolton at Harrenhal. He seeks out those who can be of use, choosing a blacksmith. Arya, attempting to conceal her true identity, is caught by Roose Bolton, who demands to know her name and how she came to be there. Meanwhile, in King's Landing, Tyrion confronts a Kingsguard soldier carrying a message from Cersei regarding Grand Maester Pycelle's release. Tyrion accuses the soldier of sleeping with Cersei and mocks his loyalty, despite knowing the truth. Across the ocean, Stannis discusses his missing finger bones with Davos Seaworth, who is superstitious about them. Davos expresses his concern about smuggling Melisandre ashore, but Stannis dismisses his worries, stating that wars aren't won cleanly and ordering him to keep the mission secret. Davos rows Melisandre to a dark cave where she questions him about his fear. Inside, Melisandre probes Stannis about Davos's character, asserting that people are either good or evil, and that she is a champion of light. Later, back in the cave with Stannis, Melisandre removes her robe, standing naked before him and proclaiming the power of her god. Melisandre, revealed to be pregnant, lies on a blanket as Stannis joins her, and a strange power fills the cave as they have intercourse while Davos kneels outside, looking away. A shadow then emerges,